start going through the services, pull them up individually and.
Start at the beginning?
All right, start with, I think, grants and aid, you have a $3,500.
Do we need the mics at all? Cause nobody's online.
For the recording, yes, please.
Okay, you just keep yours on, don't.
So for, grants and aid, we have a $3,500 budget, and to get there, we need a tax there's a bit of a surplus, so the tax requisition's $1,600. And your spend at eight's also $3,500.
Yep, that one's just fine. Just leave it at 3,500. It's disposable for me, and that's all that matters.
Okay, next is feasibility studies, 151. Standard here, you get a bit of a surplus because we realigned the funding of that one Walters Cove project, so there's no tax requisition. We're just
Right on.
doing a carry forward for everything.
Yep. That's a good one.
Next is 247, so Duncan Bay area fire protection, and I think we have a bylaw in the works to change the limits, but right now it's pinned to the City of Campbell River's estimate of what the service will cost.
I left that signed document on your desktop.
Yes, thank you. So I anticipate the revision to the service will be done in time for adoption of the financial plan. We're still negotiating with the city what they would charge in 2026 for the service.
Okay, I thought we had an agreement before we went to the public.
Yeah, I think Tom
We
says
think we do.
negotiating.
I'm
They-
not sure that they think they do.
Well, they just can't exceed the limit, so.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So
Exactly.
we're not negotiating. That's the agreement has to have a not to exceed number, and that's that.
They already doubled it once. I mean.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Any comment? Okay. Next is 271. This is the Cayuga emergency program, and it's pretty safe. We just have a small contingency budget for any travel out there.
Great. What's the overall increase for the Cayuga folks on their overall budget?
Right now we're at $2.59.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Next service is Area A noise control. So this service we're building up to have a bit of a surplus. Now we have a $5,000 contingency budget, and we've lowered the requisition down to $104 just for maintenance.
For maintenance, yeah, that's going to be a non-event in the future because the perpetrator has ceased and desisted.
Yeah, that's my notes, is to just carry along the surplus and available for any issues.
Okay.
Next one is 364 Area A Nootka solid waste disposal. And so
This is the weekend cleanups?
uh,
I think it is.
that might be the next one. So again, this is no tax increase here
Can you
this
just go
year.
up to the top line there and just let me read what it says there? Transportation and tipping fees cost for solid waste disposal, the fine portion of area. Solid waste project. I'm always confused whether this is the
Yeah, no.
collection service or the weekend cleanup.
The next service is the weekend cleanup.
All right, so this is what it is.
Yeah, just the collection, and we should be under budget, but we don't get the year-end tipping fees until January, which time I'll
Okay.
update the service. This next is
Oh, this is
360.
cleanup, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the three cleanups.
Yeah, this is the one that's based on assessment, where I'd love to see on a parcel tax, but leave it the way it is for now, because I'm sure the village would never agree.
Okay, and we're anticipating to be on budget, so no tax increase for the year.
Good.
Next is 370. This is the solid waste for the valley and the, let's see, 370.
Right, when's that contract up?
March.
So we just put in a percent that you estimate they'll ask for an increase?
We have a 5% buffer built in.
Yeah, that should be all right. Okay.
And then we're planning on holding the fees steady, so those just dropped last year, so.
Right.
534, just house numbering is
Yeah.
just standard, no
Yeah,
increases.
pretty standard. Okay.
We should slow down a bit here, we're almost done.
I've looked this over before
Yeah.
anyway, so I know what's coming.
So this is the economic development. So here the budget is just for, we had that carried forward for the longest time for the money we made off the fiber up in Sayward. So we're just have a budget here to support any
We
build
got,
with the
we got that
Connecting
mon,
Coast.
we got that money from them, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
So
so,
eventually this will just roll over into City West when that eventually
yeah,
happens?
we'll put this 35 grand into fiber expansion in
Yeah.
the valley.
Sounds good. So what's the requisition on this one?
$400.
We don't really need, well, it's economic development, but we don't really need anything in
No,
there, do
because I
we?
have no other economic development.
Yeah, we've always maintained a small service, so we could look to drop that if you're.
Yeah, let's drop it.
Just make it $100 or something.
Yeah,
554.
sure, let's do that. This is for when the provincial government gets very wealthy and has extra money and nothing to do.
This is in support of some kind of operating budget for a community hall if we ever get money for it, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes, that's a very small tax requisition.
Yeah.
There is an existing building.
Yeah, but we have no reserves or anything for that one.
Yeah.
Next one, 680 Sayward Valley Heritage Hall. I don't know if we've actually seen a budget for that yet.
No, there might be a slight increase there. The village has discontinued its newsletter that it gave both to the village and valley. So I'm thinking maybe I will buy a printer or something so that a local person can do it. But it would be good to have these people buy the printer.
Do we have any reserves in this?
Yeah, we have quite sufficient reserves, 153,000 total.
Oh. So instead of increasing, if you want to just increase or put a transfer to reserves or let's say a couple $1,000s, you won't have to touch the requisition. and-
Well,
Yeah,
just wait and
right
see
now
what
we have
their
it.
request is. We're
Pardon
going
me?
to talk to her this afternoon when I get home and just see what budget she puts in.
Okay.
But we have a 4% buffer built in and no tax requisition. We just
Yeah.
have it pinned to.
I should probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gas tax, by the grace of God, we still have one. When is the next opportunity that they're gonna get to rip us off on that one?
Well, that can come at any day, so
Nothing scheduled.
nothing scheduled, no. So, yeah, we don't have anything on the schedule for
We,
that.
at all costs, need to avoid that
Always,
coming
the
again.
budget is opportunity, of course, but I don't have any line of sight
Yeah.
on anything.
Can you scroll down, Edith, to the next table? Yeah, so those are the annual amounts. It's, let's see, 2028 is the next scheduled increase. They index it every so often. And then I guess the Sayward Fire would be the big project coming up next, but.
Yep.
Okay, that's all we have. I think there's the committee of the whole, we're gonna be looking at some business cases for the Sayward Fire, but I believe that's all we have.
Or not.
Right. You say at the committee of the whole, we're gonna be looking at it?
Well, I don't think so. So me and Sean have chatted it. That's the two services
Right.
between the two, and I'm going to say unlikely.
Yeah, next year. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Well done.
that's all we got.
Which is in for a raise.
Yeah, I think that beat last year.
So do you have the slide pull up the all-in when you tally up the services, what they are per home, or are you projecting?
No, I can tell you it dropped to 1072 for Sayward and 259 still for Cayuga. I think we just made the one change there for $200 for that one service.
I think it was for 300, wasn't it?
Yeah, for the community hall, we dropped it 300 down.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then if they have money that they want for some capital, just let us know. We'll just do a bigger transfer from reserve and it won't touch requisition.
Perfect. Yeah, anything to do with the Cayuga Community Hall should be gas tax eligible as well, so.
So have you got just a rough number on what the portfolio, the average increase was? I forget what it was now.
For Sayward, I have $10.72 per home.
Yeah, per home.
Yeah.
Is that per folio or less per home?
Yeah, per
Just say,
residential
just say
folio.
folio.
Hey, folio, I like that word.
Yeah, that's, yeah, just the
Because about a
residential.
third of the people have more than one folio.
Yeah, yeah.
They get excited when it's per home. Okay, that's good.
Yep.